Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Plymouth Argyle career mode. In the last episode we started off with a brand new signing from PSG for 60 million in Guratuga. The new right back goes into the starting team and he does perform very well. We then went with a bang to start off the episode, a game against Man United in the Community Shield at Wembley where both sides went at it, but Plymouth Argyle came out on top on penalties and won the final. We then get into the Everton game though in the second game where we barely get the point with Jacob Ramsey with an absolute screamer right near the end to save Argyle a point. Very disappointing game, something they need to work on right there. But shortly after, we made a suggested signing in Casado, the man that's just gone Chelsea, is joining Argyle in this career mode and he appears in the Wolves game in our last game of the season where we won 1-0 thanks to Vinicius Jr. Which leads on to this episode today, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Man United again, but this time at home and this time is in the Premier League. No cup run. Can Man United get their revenge today? We'll have to find out very soon. But as you can see here, just going over to the second page here, FC Barcelona target Plymouth Argyle. Balde, we're not going to make that happen. The offer hasn't come through yet. So maybe after this game we'll be seeing it right there, but we will be rejecting it as he is our starting left back. Who knows? If the offer is too good to turn down, maybe we do get rid of him and bring someone new in, as the window is still open with a whopping, I do believe, 36 million there. If he's sold, probably get around the 100 mark, but we'll see what happens there very soon. Looking at the table, still very early on, but we're currently in 6th with 2 games, 1 win, 1 draw, and I believe Man United are only on 3 points, which is a bit disappointing from them. 2 games for them, 1 win and 1 loss. Hopefully we can make it the double over them, or are they going to get their revenge at home park? Who knows? Let's get into the lineups. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineups today against Man United at home park. As you can see with their team, a very strong team indeed. With a new signing in Grovlador in the back, they're actually gone to Man City in real life for a record transfer in the defender bracket, I do believe, but he's actually at Man United in this career, which is very interesting indeed. But the likes of Jude Bellingham, Dybala, Ramos, Sancho, Fratesi, Barella, Torres, it's a very, very strong team indeed. But we did beat him in the Community Shield, so being at home today as well, the advantage strikes with us. And of course, we're going to play our main team because, like I said, the United team is pretty good and they'll be looking for revenge. So hopefully we can make the double on them. Hopefully we cannot give them their revenge satisfaction right there. Let's get the job done. Come on. So here we go then. First game of this episode, Man United versus Plymouth Argyle. Hopefully we can come out with a win today. That's all we want today is the W. Of course, obviously, we're on Plymouth Argyle. Of course, every team wants to get the bloody win, but you know what I mean. I'm looking at Jude Bellingham. He was an absolute threat in the Community Shield. He's probably going to tear it up again on that left mid side. He is the captain for them today. But that Vinicius Jr. there, he's been in and out. He did score against Wolves. He's the one to watch at the moment. He's been under the radar tad. He's a bit iffy. But hopefully he can step up. There I am, looking on. Come on. So here we go then. Plymouth Argyle in the green and white, as per usual, in the home colours. And United in their famous red and white. The Janners versus the Devos 2.0. The round 2, as you could say. The rematch. Let's see what the crack is here. Balde plays it inside. The man that is linked with Barcelona. He ain't going to go bloody nowhere. Gets switched over to Guratuga though. Inside to Moretti. The absolute dancer. Good pass there, but Paulo Dybala. Good interception right there. Won't be a bad little backup player, Dybala, but a great ball from Gonzalo Ramos to the man himself, Jude Bellingham. Did score 2 goals, I do believe, for Real Madrid the other day. Unbelievable talent. I'm going to say it's going to be the best English man in the world of football very soon. I do believe that. Could be even a future Ballon d'Or winner. You never know. You never know in the near future. Good little 1-2 here though. Could be through here with Paul David. Paul David going for the shot first time. And it goes wide. He did that in the last episode and it absolutely skyrocketed to make it 2 on the Community Shield. So why not go for it today? I'll tell you what, it wasn't far, was it? Just skims the top left corner. Unlucky. Good start. And there's a goal kick here. No doubt De Gea, Piero is in goal. Looks like a bit of a regen there, it seems like. But don't know where De Gea is in this career mode now. Maybe even retired as we're in our 6th season. But here comes Vinicius Jr. Trying to cut inside here. Does well to actually cut inside. He keeps going here. He's doing it on his own. Keeps going on his own here. It's a ball into the wide there to Navarro. Navarro! And it just pits over the bar. That was all Vinicius Jr. You can see the players just running on and offside. And we just miss it there. The gap opens with Navarro. He should be finishing that, to be fair. From winger to winger. The regen Messi pretty much pits it wide. Right, they've gone short there, which is very surprising. I thought they might go a bit long, but I don't want to make a mistake again. I did say the regen Messi with Navarro. I was just going to be very confusing with having the regen Messi in Navarro and the one we actually refer to as Messi in Navarro, who are starting today. They're both very good players. Jadon Sancho plays it. Ooh, Gonzalo Ramos goes into Barella. Goes inside. A little bit 1-2 here. Dybala, we dived in early. Jude Bellingham and Oman. Good save there. Just got a bit lucky there. Jude just got a little bit more power behind his foot. United could have gone 1-0 up there, which not would have been good. Gratuga could try and afford to Paul David. He does find Paul David. But I think it will get brought for a foul. I've heard the crowd kind of go a bit loud there. The ref obviously hasn't seen it. Unlucky though. Bellingham back to Kieran Tierney. Very strange sign indeed. You think they'll invest in probably someone a little bit better there in this stage of the career now. Jude Bellingham, number 15, plays it inside. No one's marking him! And Ramos makes it 1-0 to United, I must admit. I was a bit tunnel vision. I completely forgot with the middle in there. Didn't see it at all. And Gonzalo Ramos slots it home. The Portuguese. I told you Jude Bellingham's a threat. I don't know what Santos is doing. Look at Santos, just absolutely peels away from Ramos. I think that's why I didn't really see it, to be honest, because you expect him to be there, and Oman's got to do better there. It's on his near post. It's right at him. I'll tell you what, he's been a bit questionable recently as well. What a start for United, though. Come on. So 1-0 down at home, thanks to Gonzalo Ramos and Jude Bellingham tearing it up for Man United. Terrible defending from Santos and our keeper. Really bad. I mean, Scalvini was quite bad as well, but let's be honest, Scalvini hardly makes mistakes, and when he does, you know, it's very rare. But Navarro, look at that for a bit of movement there. Back post there, perhaps. I've seen Gravenberch making the late run in the back post there, and it nearly happened. Can we get something going here now? Moretti going to go for a really big curled out ball here. Goes in Scalvini on the back post. And he hits it wide, number 31, the famous 31. The Italian stand at the back hits it wide. He leaps up above them all. Doesn't really go on target though, but unlucky. Pass there from Piero goes short to Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos is somehow playing right back, which is very strange. I don't know what's happening there. It looks like, I don't know what's actually going on actually. Is Tierney gone up top now? What the hell? Yeah, Kieran Tierney is now in striker for some reason. I mean, I don't know what Ten Hag's tactics are with this, but we're going to take advantage of it because why the hell not? This journey against Gonzalo Ramos. There should be an easy matchup here, as it is a striker versus the left winger. Does well Vinicius. Can he cut inside it? Just delays the shot there, but he's got the confidence in to get it in. That's what we want to see. Cutting inside quite easily and gets the shot off. But 1-0 down at the break though. I think one man we've definitely got to get involved a bit more is Paul David, our captain. He's been a bit quiet this game. We don't really use him as much, but Gonzalo Ramos there played fullback for the last 5 minutes there of the half. Very strange indeed, but we've just got to involve our captain a bit more. 1-0 down at the break. Need to pick up in the second half. I'll let you know if we made any changes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 substitutions have happened now. Santos has gone off for Bella Kotep, and Jacob Ramsey, the goal scorer in the last episode, goes on for Moretti. Just a bit more of attacking threat in Jacob Ramsey. We all know he's got unreal finish, and we saw that in the last episode. Finally came to the spotlight, and Bella Kotep comes on because he can do things like that. Bit of rotation between him, Santos, and the other centre-backs in the team, like Big Nigel, and obviously the main man, Bella Kotep. A good pass up wide there, though, from Bella Kotep. Goes inside. Good fake in there from Balde. Goes into Vinicius Jr. Cuts inside here. What can he do here? There's an open wrap and run there. Can we go back into him? We can. Vinicius Jr. on the finesse shot. A good save from Piero. Really causing damage at Vinny Jr. But just can't get the goal. Cooper in the background there thinking, what the bloody hell am I not playing? We have got Oman, but you know, like I said, he's been quite questionable. And Cooper is very good for us, but good ball inside there. Better Kotep's there. It's a good header at goal, but just goes over the bar. A brilliant ball. Doesn't mark at all. Should have probably done better actually with the header attempt. As like I said, really outmatched there with number 21. Just goes really high in the air though. Needs to be better. Righto, as it stands, United will get their revenge on us and get maybe one step higher thus in the Premier League. Good pass there though. 1-2. Can David get a bit of a run there? Does get the run. David just couldn't get past him there though. Unlucky. Bellingham. It's a nice play again from Man United. Barella does really well there. Really well indeed. Ramos again in the... I don't get that. I don't know what's happened there. Ten Hag's obviously got something to the sleeve and it is working. Sancho tried to do a bit of trickery there, but does get denied by Balde. Got to exploit this side now because Ramos cannot play defensively. And Vinny is getting through every time, but we need to convert one of these chances. Vinny Jr. cuts in. Vinicius Jr. A great save from Piero. We just cannot score past him. We cannot get the goal today. Number 21 goes off. Ramos finally goes off for a defender in Alphonso Davies. I mean, kind of missed the opportunity there to exploit that wing now, but I think it's coming for Vinny. I can feel it. Ball gets swinged from Navarro. This ball right in front of goal, and good save from Piero. He's got to be man of the match today for United. Bellicotto gets up once again. We're trying to go for a bit of deja vu here. Goes in the box. Bellicotto's there again. I've literally called it. It's literally deja vu. What's happening there? Navarro's going to come on for Vinicius Jr. He had his chance to score today. And Marcus Rashford comes on for Kieran Tierney. Another tackle, which is very, very strange. You think they put a defender on as how much we're pressing now to get this goal. Going to go for it again here. Can we do it? Can we get up for it this one? We can't. Unlucky. Can we still be alive here? Oh, Frattesi does really well. Scavini, good interception there though. Out wide. Good little turn there. Can he get it in? Goes into the region. Messi, Navarro! And it just gets blocked there for, I think, his own teammate in Paul David. He'll be alive here. And Baldy does get it, but the touch doesn't help him at all. Alfonso Davis sent me, well, he sent me twice there, to be honest, doesn't he? Gravadol. Oh, we nearly nicked it there. That would have been close. That would have been ideal, but didn't happen. Come on, you got that, Baldy. Oh, Sancho's done really well. He's redeemed himself. A good little battle there. Baldy's had enough. He took him to the ground. Ref didn't see it though, happy days. Dybala goes off. I didn't catch who it was though, because I did skip it. Let's have a look here. It goes on for Lang. Don't know who that is. Fair enough. Sancho. He's got a lot of trickies in the books. He's done really well. He's actually sent to the shots, but Bellicotto redeems himself. Come on. Jacob Ramsey. Terrible touch from Jacob Ramsey. Frattesi. Bellicotto's done really well since coming on, but just can't get the goal. Come on, there's got to be something going now. David. Inside. Goes into Ramsey. We're going to turn him over to pick his run back. That's a lot better from Argyle. Inside there. Jacob Ramsey's making the run. Inside. Goes into David! Oh no! Grab the ball! He's gone for the celebration instead. He's gone to be really quiet this game. We have to use him more. And it's a late minute goal, it seems, for Plymouth Argyle. Great limbs there from the fans and the players. We finally got a bloody goal against that Piero and goal. Great bit of movement there. I thought we just messed it up with that pass from Jacob Ramsey, but he's been really good recently. Goes for the legs, and David, I can't pronounce his name, I'm in bloody disbelief. I can't believe we scored that. So I did think he was going to get intercepted, but he finally strikes this game. Can we go in for the win now? Let's go to attack. So there it is. Ultra attack has applied. We just need one chance, and we could potentially nick this goal here to get the win. But as it stands, and as it looks like, it could be potentially be a draw. Jude Bellingham will happily take the draw for United's team, it seems. Rashford's playing in a very strange position again. You think he'd be up top. Here's the ultra attack, going to bite me in the ass. Alfonso Davis now. Run from Scalvini. Can we get going now? Can we get one last attack? Good 1-2 there. Look at Gravenberch. Unbelievable from Gravenberch. I can't believe it. Can he go on to score this now? What a challenge. Gravenberch!
You're having a laugh.
It's unbelievable limbs. 2-1 for Plymouth Argyle. Gravenberch, the new signing. That's what we brought him in. How have we done that then? How have we done that? Paul David as well with that little nick there just to get that pass off down the line, and the audacity from Gravenberch to get the challenge in and keep going. And I tell you what a composure from the Dutchman. Top left corner. I can't believe we've won this game. Ultra attack, we paid it off. Ten Hag's tactic of playing the full back in strikers has failed, as you would expect. Come on. There it is. Last kick of the game. And Gravenberch does it. What a game. What a way to start off this episode. We've done the double of United. They've bottled it once again. Ten Hag and Mark Goldbridge will not be happy with that result right there. Unbelievable limbs at home park. Gravenberch. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know who to give man of the match. I mean, I thought it'd be Piero the man of the match for United, but for us, I've probably got to give it to Gravenberch for that late minute winner. I can't believe it. Look at the goals here. 86th and the 90th minute. We brought it back from the depths. 2-1. Let's continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, the deadline day has arrived. I will let you know if anything pops up, like the Baldy deal for Barcelona potentially. I'll see you in a mo. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like there was no offers in the deadline day, so we just skipped it on the last hour there. There's nothing that came through for Baldy for Barcelona, which is a good sign because I didn't really want to sell them anyway. But it looks like the next game of this episode, ladies and gentlemen, is at the King Power Stadium. The former Premier League champions back in the heyday with Vardy and Mahrez and Kante in Leicester City. Where are they in the league? As you can see, we're in 4th now, but let's see where they are. They're a bit higher than us, actually. They're doing really well. They're actually 1st in the league, and they're undefeated. A massive game for us right here. Can we come out on top away? I think we can. Surely we got the better team, haven't we? So look at the lineups. Come on. So let's show this is the launch day against Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. As you can see, a couple of changes in our side. You can see as Navarro has gone to a 90 rating now, which is very nice to see, and Baldy to 89. But as you can see, Bella Kotep, Cooper, Thibaut Cech come into the team today, and Jacob Ramsey. 4 incredible players that have been playing so much better than some of the other people that normally do start, except from Guratuga and Cech. I just rotated them right there. But the likes of Oman going off for Cooper. Cooper's been phenomenal. There's no reason to change him in. Oman's been some dodgy savers attempts where they should have saved it, but he didn't. And we saw with that last game there, Bella Kotep was phenomenal over Santos. And Ramsey, he was just a lot better. Got the assist as well. And in the previous episode, got that long shot goal right there. So that is why they're in the lineup today. Looking at Leicester City's team, though, Koulibaly, Slojabaj absolutely dominant last a couple of episodes back, I do believe. Slojabaj absolutely dominates on that left mid spot right there. So he's the biggest threat for their team. Indica at the centre back row, and Bueno, I don't know how you pronounce that right. I think he's actually linked with Real Madrid or the Saudi League, so must not be a bad little keeper right there. But I feel pretty confident to get the result today. Let's see how we do at the King Power Stadium. Come on. So here we go then at the King Power Stadium. Leicester City first versus in the top 5 position Plymouth Argyle. Like I said, a massive game. First versus 4th, I believe. Need to pick up the result today. They look like a very good team. Loading into this as well, Koulibaly, their striker. 3 games, 3 goals, so he's a bigger threat as well. With Slojabaj in that left mid row. See what happens today. That's all I've got to say, to be honest. Let's see how we do. Come on. So here we go then. Us in our away kit in the white, green and black. And they're in their famous blue and white colours. Their home kits right there. Nice stadium. Got to say. Very nice stadium indeed. Plymouth Argyle will be seeing Leicester this season in the Championship, I do believe. Should be very interesting right there. But the away they could be on. Cooper catches the ball there though. One man that Plymouth Argyle really want to see back is Cooper in real life. But Connor Hazard, he's not too bad. Not too bad indeed. But we focus on this career mode here today. Vinicius Jr. looking for some bit of trickery there. Can we find the Gravenberch there? Gets a little push through there, and it will be a free kick. I did think that'd be a free kick right there, as it was a bit sloppy there. Let's see what the free kick is saying here. Gravenberch, one of the new signs, has got a nice bit of free kick stats on him. Not too bad. Could go for something here. Gravenberch highlighting the last game there. Can he get it here today? And it is on target, and Bono has to make the save. Bit awkward though, really awkward throw as well. That could be a big mistake from him. Goes into Navarro, goes for the shot, Navarro! And I tell you what, I hope and prayed for that, but Bono had to catch that there. Looked a bit better than it actually looked like though. Good head down from Navarro. Goes in to Gravenberch. What can he do here? Paul David making the run. Paul David goes with audacity kick there. We're all over Leicester, it seems. Could be a goal here potentially. It's a good save indeed. Paul David's still down though in the box though, which is not a good sign. Hopefully he's alright. But we are absolutely battering Leicester as it seems, and it will be a corner kick. So we do. I'm looking for that back post there. To Bella Kotep. It will go to him here. Bella Kotep gets up for it. I'll tell you what, Scalvini could have gone maybe a bit of a dink on that, but it's a look from Bella Kotep. 2 big threats in the box in Bella Kotep and Scalvini. He's the one that gets up with them, Bella Kotep, but just goes wide. But Scalvini could have definitely got something on that. Very strange. Right, goal kick here. What is Bono going to do? He's going to go very far up, but one of these boys at the back should be able to win this one from Manu Kone there. A very underestimated player for thingy here. But here comes Jacob Ramsey. He's got a bit of room here. He's going to keep going here. Jacob Ramsey going to go for the shot there, but does get blocked. No one's pressing him in. Deeney run up the field now. Do something here. Martin Odegaard, a player I actually didn't really talk about in the lineup. So a very strange signing there for Leicester. The Arsenal captain indeed. Gravenberch. And a very good episode so far today. Can he find Paul David? He has picked up a knock at Paul David, which isn't really good to see. Could get a ball into the box there. Goes for the audacity again from Paul David. Very strange one indeed, but falls down short there. Bit of a mistake at the back there. Can Navarro capitalise? And he can. There's the mistake. We saw it coming. Leicester really struggling at the back today. Very struggling indeed. But there we go. We capitalised on it, the mistakes. Play it to Navarro, and he isn't going to miss from that angle right there. He's had a good episode so far on Navarro as well. Yes, he should have scored in the last game as well, but I mean, there it is again. Like Jacob Ramsey with another assist. With Gravenberch helping out, and we make it 1-0. Come on, let's get some more. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, 2 changes have made. I think I accidentally made the mistake of taking off Manu Kone. I didn't want to do that, but I didn't really actually make that, to be honest. So I don't know what's happened there. But the reason I made the substitution out of David, because obviously he was injured, I didn't want to risk him. So Piero goes up top for him today. But I'm very surprised about the Manu Kone one. I didn't really want to take him off for Murray, but it's happened. So, you know, they're still very good players. So we're just going to allow it. But I didn't actually ask that to happen, which is very strange. But all right, fair enough. Navarro just playing a bit of tricky ball. Leicester just really struggling here. It's a good ball into the middle to Vinicius. Cannot get it down though. Quite weak actually, to be honest, if I was going to be truthfully honest right there. Navarro goes into Gravenberch. He goes for the long shot here. Absolutely taking them. This is why so many shots are happening, because Leicester just cannot defend this at all. Vinicius trying to go for a bit tricky. Good little fake back there to Navarro. Goes into Piera and he pits it wide. He needs to finish them. He's a young lad, so maybe we've just got to give him time. But a brilliant play from all the youngsters, really. But our new free agent signing pits it wide. 41 minutes in now, though. I'll tell you what, if that was Paul David, it would have been 2-0. But we cannot risk him on that injury. Hopefully he won't be out for long, because I believe our next game will be our final game, and it will be in the Champions League, our opening game. And we need him for that one to kick it off very well indeed. Navarro on the ball here. A lot of room in the middle. Just going to keep striving. Goes into Moretti. Fakes it out there. Great little fake out. That's unbelievable. Maybe we should have actually played Moretti, because what a 1-2 and what a fake out there in Gravenberch. Once again, that's why we brought him in, because he's got everything in his locker. The defending, the dribbling, the shooting, the pace, the physical. He's got it all. And what a bit of play this from Plymouth Argyle. Navarro, we played it forward. Moretti with a bit of a fake shot there. Little scoop turn. Faked out. Gives it to Gravenberch. And it's a tap in for the centre mid. You can see we are the most dominating team in England. So the half has finished 2-0 to Plymouth Argyle against Leicester City. I mean, now, to be honest, how are they first in the league? They're really poor at the back. And it's just goals galore. I feel like going to be in the second half. Continuing on for the first half. A handful for defenders in Pedro Navarro is indeed. He's been very solid today. My man of the match so far indeed. Great first half. That's all I've got to say. Gravenberch and Navarro pick up the goals. 2-0. I'll let you know from any changes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, second half has begun and I've made no changes. I don't think I need to, especially with the changes I made early on in the first half. So I don't think we need to do anything, as we are just playing absolutely fantastic. Moretti into Jacob Ramsey here though. We get someone going in. Piera make the run over top there. Not a bad little run. He does hold the ball still though. Can we get it back in there? Navarro. If he scored that, fair enough. I wanted it outside the boot, but he goes for like the Trevea shot, which, let's be honest, I've not seen one of them go in for this entirety of this season / challenge, but unlucky. Good attempt. Radio, up we go. Can we get up for this one? Well, if we check, such a good player, man. The overall really is alive for his name. He is fantastic. Very done indeed, but Odegaard's really getting something going here with Koulibaly. Are they finally going to step up? There's a good ball to Koulibaly, and a good save from Cooper again. This is what I'm saying about Cooper. The overall is a lie right there. With kind of like team would check that the overall, they both play like 90 overall bloody players, but great save. I mean, if that was Oman, I'm pretty confident that would have gone in. He's just been terrible. Look at that from Czechla. Send him to the shops. Lovely stuff indeed. What can we do from this? Good ball inside. Navarro just gets nicked there from Odegaard. Another good player. And Martin Odegaard, he can attack, defend as well. A leader. But Wimmer could get something going here. Jasic. I must say, Leicester have played a bit better the second half. I've got to say, good pass inside to Martin Odegaard. Number 7 on the board. Good challenge from Bear Cotta. That would be really good as well for the entirety of this episode. Baldy inside there. Gravenberch probably being the best player of this episode today. Pierre's calling for it over the top. Can he redeem himself? Just get a bit lucky there. Inside pass to Jacob Ramsey. Moretti, can he find Vinicius? He can. Inside. Vinicius looking for the overlapping run. Vinicius Jr. hit the ball, but can we get the seconds? And Bono does well. That would have been a lovely goal if he scored that. That lovely cushion finesse from the overlapping run, but it's still alive though. It is still alive. Navarro. Lovely little stepper was there. Lovely indeed. Vinicius calling for the back post. Vinicius there. We couldn't get it. Odegaard does really well, but we're just looking so dominant, especially in the attack of this game. Oh, that's a bad challenge. The referee's not getting anything for that, though. I mean, Belikov definitely didn't win the ball there. Jasic on the ball. Goes inside. Well done. That's not a foul. I mean, how can you give that a foul, but not the one where I literally snapped him? I don't get that. But number 9, Rando Koulibaly, hasn't really stepped up this game. Goes off for Patson Daka, their number 16. This is a good chance for Leicester. They're a very good chance for the free kick. Come on, boys. It's good over the wall. It's hit the post. Can we counter-attack off this, though? Come on, boys. Navarro, get into that gap, my son. Can Navarro get a bit of a run going on here? Oh, unlucky. Ndika does really well, to be fair. Really well, indeed. Treffert running down the wing here. Checked as well. Really well done. Zielinski goes back to Treffet. Treffet goes down the line to Slojdaboy. Gets past Galvini, goes inside. What a challenge. Oh, whatever, ref. I'm not having that.
What is this? For what? Why?
Nah, that's absolutely bollocks. Nah, I've said it. Oh, I've said it. And a red card. Nah, that's cap. That is cap. I've said it. Where's the VAR? Where is the VAR in that? I won the ball. I did win the ball. Oh, I don't get that, but it's happened. Bellacourt don't deserve that. Zielinski goes off for Jonathan and Cunha. Well played. That's where he should have started, actually, but the wrong decision there, I've got to say. Can we keep the clean sheet against Slojdaboy? Boy! And he's banged into the top left corner. Very annoying. Didn't deserve that. Didn't deserve it at all. Slojdaboy once again gets a goal against Plymouth Argyle. Got to give it to him. He's a very good player, Slojdaboy. Maybe someone we can potentially nick for the next window. You never know, but undeserving. So 2-1 to Plymouth Argyle, 89th minute. We just need to hold this ball, to be honest, against the lead leaders at the moment. But that was definitely not a red card. I mean, that's very, very annoying indeed. But just got to try and hold this ball. Not going to try and go for anything here. Don't want to try and get beat on the counter-attack. That's a really bad switch, though. And this could bite us in the ass. This ain't good. Daka running through. He's got pace. Goes into Odegaard. It's a 2-on-1 situation here. Let's not bottle this now. Slojdaboy. Good chance from Scalvini, though. He ain't afraid to go on the floor. Well done. I'll tell you what. We've actually injured Slojdaboy as well. He bloody deserves that, because they don't deserve that at all to get a goal. Could we go on the other end now and get a goal ourselves now? We're going to just go for it. Good pass there. Grandbrush is still alive. Can we get one more pass? We can't do it. Referee, where's the bloody whistle? Oh, and he's poked it back for the injury. 99th minute. I mean, it was plus 3 minutes on, but Slojdaboy's still down. After that absolutely crunching challenge from Scalvini, they bloody deserve it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Slojdaboy mugged us off a couple of times in the previous episodes and today, scoring the penalty. And it wasn't a pen. Look at that for a challenge. Absolute Brexit from the captain there, Scalvini, going in today after David goes off. Great challenge. So drop ball has been applied. And that should be it. That should be game. We're in the 100th minute now. There it is. What a game. What a weird, weird game. 2-1 it finishes with a controversial red card, which Bellacourt definitely didn't deserve, because he's been one of the, I'll say, top 3 best players in this episode today. He's been fantastic. Whereas Slojdaboy gets the goal, but we take a revenge with our other centre-back, Scalvini, the best centre-back in the Premier League and maybe potentially the world in this career mode. Absolutely sends Slojdaboy to the hospital. Pedro, Navarro, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But regardless of that, we got the win. 2-1. Let's continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap up this episode today, we have got our first Plymouth Argyle Champions League game. Going to be exciting times. Obviously, this will be played as a highlight, but before we get into that, we have got some very, very bad news. Paul David is out for 3 months with a broken toe injury.
I can't stand this.
Very annoying indeed. And obviously the player suspended in Bellacourt. But we have got the player chat here though in Daniel Pereira, pretty much saying he's ready to step in for Paul David in the next game. But we've seen from Pereira he's alright, but he isn't massively a goal scorer. He could prove me wrong in this highlight game today, but we might need to find a new better striker for the meanwhile. But the window has closed, so we might have to look into the free agents, but I will look on to that off camera and we'll go from that in the next episode right there. But before we do into that, let's get into the Villarreal highlight game and see if we can start the Champions League campaign with a W. Come on. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the launch day against Villarreal at home park for our first ever Champions League game. As you can see, Piero goes up top after the very annoying injury of Paul Day with that broken toe. Dejama goes in left back here, just rotational there, and also for a main reason that we'll get into in a minute. And Cooper goes in over Oman because he's been fantastic since he's been playing. And Casado goes as well because, again, just rotational player right there. But the reason why Balde is off here, as you can see, he has picked up a red card, so he will not be in this game today, hence why Dejama goes in the left back row right there. You could say Hugs by check there, but let's just give Dejama a go. If it doesn't go well, especially on a highlight game, we should be winning this regardless. Should be fine. But if anyone has noticed, the Villarreal team is very good. And look who's up top for them. Seko, a former Plymouth Argyle player that we made. He was alright for us, but we did leave him go to Villarreal. So, is he going to get some revenge on us today? Who knows on the highlights. Let's get into this. So here we go then. Plymouth Argyle's first ever Champions League game, and it hosts against Villarreal, against one of our former players in Seko. They have got that winger as well for Napoli, that Kribeskalea, I believe, but they've got him in left mid. If I pronounce that wrong, probably haven't. He's got a very tricky last name to pronounce. But the likes of Paul David leaving us, that's very sad indeed. I mean, that injury is going to really cost us, I feel like, throughout this campaign. Hopefully he can come back better than ever when he comes back with his broken toe. But it's all I was unsettled there then. We all know what he's capable of. Come on, boys. So here we go then, highlight game. Our first one of the season, actually, I believe, is in the Champions League. Let's see how we do here. Can we end the episode with a W? 10 minutes in now, though. The ball is played out wide. Here where the countdown has begun to pass inside there. Piera got a lot of... What happened there? The camera went really dodgy and I hope people just stood still. But what I was about to say is Piera, hopefully he can step up. But it did go to Vinny instead. But Villarreal have got a chance here, and look who it is. It is Sekou. Could be a one-on-one here. It is, and Djamba's absolutely floors him. Obviously, Djamba was probably in the main team at the time when Sekou was still in the team for us. So he should be able to know how to defend against him. And it looks like it could be a rematch right here. Djamba's is on for a man-of-match performance today. But Sekou going to get revenge, and Djamba's denies him again. 71 overall, still paying the shift for Plymouth Argyle, very nice. 55 minutes in now, no goals. It looks like Villarreal has been the better team so far. Hopefully we can get a chance sooner or later. Ball whips in now, can we get it out here? It's a good header, a goal, and Cuba has to make the save. First shot on target goes for Villarreal, but now we're going to get a chance of our own. Plymouth Argyle solo attack. Vinicius Jr., there's a ball out wide here. I don't know who this is on the ball. It looks like it's Gravenberch once again. Gravenberch, could he be the best player in this episode today? And he can! Number 15 picks up his second or third goal of this bloody episode today. He's been fantastic today, Gravenberch. What a player he has been today. Could be a brilliant way to start off this episode today, though, with in the Champions League with a W. And I tell you what, he might get another chance here again. 89th minute, can he get a double? It seems like it's going to be Gravenberch again. It is going to be Gravenberch again. Can he do it again? Deja vu here. He took it really close. He really messed that up. Piera, well, that's just Piera for you, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. We might need a bit more of a consistent striker. He can't even touch the ball down there, which is really embarrassing, but I've got to give it to it. Really bit me in the ass like Gravenberch. I don't know why. My plan was to shoot near post with a nice tidy finesse, but he just took one last heavy touch, and he has cost us another goal. But it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say he's the man of the match because of that now, because he should have scored that. But I don't know who to give man of the match. I'm going to give it to Djamba's. From the highlights I saw, defending 2 1-on-1s against a former Argyle player in Sekou is very, very impressive indeed. But we end the episode, it seems like, with a win in the Champions League against Villarreal, 1-0. We continue on. So let's show we're going to wrap up the episode here, as I mentioned in that last Champions League game right there. Starting off the episode, I mean, what a game we had there. Absolutely fantastic. Getting the result against United, bringing it back in like the 86th and the 90th minute winner with Gravenberch at the end there. Phenomenal game. Up and downs, class, unreal. Then against Leicester, we thought we needed the same, but they did get a goal back. We held it on with a very controversial red card and better caught it, but like I said, we did hold on and picked up the 2-1 win. And then obviously we ended the episode with a cheeky highlight game against Villarreal, where we did get only the 1-0 win. Could have got the double there with Gravenberch, but he did bottle the 1-on-1. But like I said as well, Paul David is out on injury, so maybe in terms of finding a new replacement striker that puts in more of a goal threat than Piera, might be on the cards right there. But look at the league table to finish off this episode. As you can see, second place with the mighty Pep Guardiola's Man City side in first, still undefeated. I mean, we're still undefeated, but it's a bit annoying with that draw, isn't it, right there? But hopefully we can change them draws into wins very soon. But if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, and if you have got any suggestions for potentially a new striker if we bring one in, please let me know. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.